Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're doing something a little bit different. Today, we're doing a $15 starting five challenge. Now, you might ask, what is this challenge? I found a graphic which you can see beside me here of a list of younger players for $15. Now, as you can see, there are different labeled money tags beside each of the rows. There's $5, $4, $3, $2, and $1. Now, each of these players are in different tiers, so one might be better than the other, and they cost more money. Now, we only have $15 to create a starting five of these players. Now we have to think about defense, offense, size, positions. We have only got 5 players. We don't have any backups in this challenge. Now how we'll be doing this, we'll be running everybody at 48 minutes with no failures, no injuries, none of that. So let's get started with my first pick. I am taking an absolute steal. He might only be an 83 overall in the game at the moment before his progression. But I am going to take, for $1, Anthony Edwards. He is a huge part of the Timberwolves, and I think he will be now that they've got Rudy Gobert in their starting lineup. If you haven't seen my my simulation of the Timberwolves, it's on my channel. I'll put a tag up. It's a good watch. Anyway, we're using Anthony Edwards as our first pick for $1. He's a high flyer, a decent shooter. He's getting his shot a little bit better into NBA range. So our first pick will go to Ant. Now, before we get into any of our other players, I think we're going to take a big, because there are not many bigs if you have a quick look over the chart. So the best big on this, in my opinion, is Bam Adebayo for $3, and that's exactly what we're going to go with. He was a huge part. Well, he had a few good games in the playoffs this season for the Miami Heat, and hopefully he does that consistently for us. But he'll be starting at our starting five. Bam Adebayo, welcome to the team. Now, probably the best player on this graphic. He costs $5, but it's worth it. Welcome to the team, Luka Doncic, one of the best players in the NBA this season. He proved it in the playoffs, especially against the Phoenix Suns. He absolutely dominated. So hopefully he can do that all season for us and win us a championship. Luka Doncic, welcome to my team. Now, another steal, in my opinion, will be moving Luka over to the 2 and letting LaMelo Ball run our point guard. For $2, he's got size, he's getting better at defense, he's got good shooting, he's got very good playmaking. So I think he will fit very well into this team. Welcome to the team, LaMelo Ball, for $2. Now for our final pick, we will be taking for $4, Brandon Ingram. Now if you've been keeping track of how much money we've been spending, this will be exactly $15. I didn't want to leave $1 out because there's no point to that. We don't get a check at the end of the day. We're going to use all of our $15. Brandon Ingram had an amazing series in the first round of the playoffs this year. He really proved himself, and I think they're going to be a big problem in this upcoming season. So welcome to the team, Brandon Ingram. Now, let's jump into 2K. I'll put this team together, and I'll show you our starting lineup, and we'll get to simulating. Okay, we are now in NBA 2K, and you can see the 5 players that we had just selected from our $15, and pretty solid, if I might add. Would I make any changes? Maybe we're going to have to see at the end of the season, but we will be going for a championship. That's the goal of the video. Will it take 1 year, 2 years? I'm not sure. We're going to have to simulate to find out. And I think this team is pretty rounded. Let's simulate a game, and we lose by a lot. Oh. Okay. That's it. Yeah. We almost lose by 30. Okay. Luka obviously is going to do Luka stuff. LaMelo puts up 22.99. Oh. Okay, we shot really badly. We shot terribly. Okay. Maybe that's an off game because everyone just... Okay. We lost to the Magic. Oh. Oh. Okay, look, I'm going to simulate the season. Hopefully this is just a bad week. And I'll see how we're going. At the end of our first season, we didn't go 0-82. If you were wondering, we ended up going 47-35. Still not good. I was expecting this to be at least a 60-win team, if I'm going to be honest. Luka Doncic is your MVP, putting up pretty decent stats. Not great for what he usually puts up in these videos. Yeah, maybe we change our coach. Maybe that will fix everything. I honestly, yeah, I'm not sure. But we are the 6th seed, as you can see over. We are taking Miami Heat in the first round. We took Bam Adebayo from them. LaMelo's up to an 89. We'll check these stats in a second. Who did we give them? We might have given, yeah, we gave them Mitchell Robinson. So maybe they just clicked with that. They are the 3rd seed, so they're not as good as they were in this season. But looking at our season stats, Luka obviously puts up a 32-point triple-double. LaMelo puts up 24. So everybody was above 20 except Bam, which I kind of expected. 14 rebounds, 6 assists. That's solid from Bam. And 2 steals and 2 blocks. Wow. I'm very surprised he didn't get Defensive Player of the Year with those type of stats. But look, we're going to simulate this. I'm not expecting to. Okay, we sweep the Miami Heat. I always underestimate team. Oh my god, underestimate my team, and they always say, no, we're not bad. Simulate round 2 and we get absolutely dominated. Okay, I was kind of expecting that to happen. And the Pelicans, of course, are your NBA champions, even without Brandon Ingram. So let's see what we look like after player progression. Will we trade one of these guys? I didn't want to, but we might need to even get close to a championship. So let's see what they look like after regression. Okay, starting off year 2, obviously LaMelo Ball is already up to a 90. Luka Doncic is a 97. Anthony Edwards is an 86, and Brandon Ingram and Bam Adebayo are at a 87. Can this team win an NBA championship? I'm honestly not sure at this point. I think this challenge is turning into how long will it take us to win an NBA championship. But we're going to simulate this next season as well. Let's simulate the first game as well. We win the first one. Luke puts up 40. And we lose the second one to the Hawks. Look, we're going to simulate again. We didn't do too bad last season. So we're going to have to see how we go. But we're off to a bad start. Year 2, we start to turn it around about halfway through the season. And we end up going 54 and 28, and Luka Doncic is your MVP, as you can see on the screen. 31-point triple-double, pretty much the same as last season. Ben Simmons keeps winning rookie 6th man of the year, and Anthony Davis finally gets a Defensive Player of the Year. This season we are the 3rd seed instead of the 6th. Very, very nice to see. Looking at our season stats, obviously Luka, Brandon Ingram is now our 2nd scorer with 26 a game with 6 and 6, very solid. LaMelo puts up 25, 7 and 12. Wow, and 22. So all basically this kind of about the same. Bam also has a 2-2 season. I'm very surprised he's not getting Defensive Player of the Year votes. But he could be in the top 3, who knows. Simulating the play-in, so we do have the 76ers looking pretty similar as their roster. So simulate with round 1. We lose in 7. Okay, we're rebuilding. I'm trading players, and I'm going to get better. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. I didn't want to. I just wanted to simulate and see how close we were to winning games. This isn't working. We're losing in round 1. The Brooklyn Nets are your NBA Finals. Okay, we're in the next season. We're just going to start trading around this team. We're trading for Zach LaVine and a pick. Does that fit our lineup? Absolutely not. But we can use that pick and even have a look what we can get for Zach LaVine. They gave us a Rockets pick, so let's chuck 2 in the trade finder. We get Chris Middleton there. I kind of want in the 90s because we could get DeAndre Ayton and they'll fix up our center problem. But that honestly doesn't really you know, we could get Ben Simmons, but would he even be any better than a Zach LaVine? We could potentially put Zach at the small forward and see what we can get for Anthony Edwards. Chuck 2 picks there. Anything that pops out at all. Now, we don't need 2 players, so if we get a trade like this, we can always trade away one of them, because they're just going to be sitting on the bench doing absolutely nothing. We could get a DeJounte Murray, but we don't. Once again, we don't need a point guard. That is a package and a half. Wow. We could do that. We could get Cat as well. If we do this, we can trade Chris Paul away. Okay, we're going to do this. We're just experimenting at this point. Where's Chris Paul? Trade him. And what can we get that straight up? We can get Darius Garland. He would easily be a better overall trade. I think we might do that unless we get at like something crazy. Okay, we're going to do that. And we're going to attach some picks to Darius Garland, because I kind of want to keep these 2. The rest can be traded. It doesn't really matter. What if we put Darius Garland and Zach LaVine? Is that too much money? Yeah, I don't think. And yeah, okay. We're going to take Zach off. We're going to put a first and another first. We're just throwing firsts away at this point, because we don't really care about the next future, if I'm going to be completely honest in this video. Nothing really pops out. Okay. Is there anything for Luka? No, definitely not. Okay, what about LaMelo? Let's have a look. We could get Kai and Ben Simmons. Put Ben at the... Is he any better than LaMelo, though? Like, I guess that's an option. We could get Shea and Bam back. Do we do that and just put, like, Ben at the 4? I'm going to do it. Because, yeah, I don't... Yeah. Okay, where's Simmons? Alright, put him out. He's actually an 88 over at a small forward. Okay, so what are we looking like at the moment? We've got Kai, Zach, Ingram, and Simmons, and Luka is... They've put Luka off the bench. Wow. Okay, so we can trade Zach, and we can trade... Okay, Darius Garland and Zach to see what we can get. So let's trade those 2. Where are they? Zach and Garland. Because we don't need them at all. But then we're still going to have more than 5 players, if I'm counting correctly. Is that right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, we've got 7. So we only need 5. And obviously Luka's playing. Kai can play the 2. Let's go over to our roster. He can play the 2. So we don't really need Zach, do we? Unless we trade away like Simmons. Zach LaVine probably could play small forward instead. Let's see what they put there instead. Okay, now they got Luka, Kai, Brandon Ingram, and we got those 2 off the bench. Do we just do that? Do I look for a DeAndre Ayton trade? I don't even know what to do at this point. We've got too many players now. Let's attach a pick. Do we have any more? We do. Sorry, next future, you're not going to be using these picks properly anyway, so it doesn't matter. Is there any better settings out there? What if I attach... Oh, mate. What if I attach like a Zach, but he's making quite a lot of money? Darius Garland and 2 picks. That should get us... I only attach 1 pick. That's fine with that. It gets us a Jimmy. We don't need him. But we could. We're doing it. Okay, what does that look like? Okay, we've got 3 90s, like 90 pluses now. And we've got no center. Okay, I didn't think about that. Alright, we need to trade. We need to trade Brandon Ingram. And we can trade Ben Simmons and a pick for a center. Ooh, there's no centers. Okay. Hold on. Let's trade. Who's making less money? Mitchell Robinson, but he's not in the challenge really. Brandon Ingram is, but only a little bit. Okay, and a pick. What can we get? Okay, there's much more. There's Clint. There's Rudy. Okay, that's solid. That's a solid pickup. And there's Kristaps. Do we take Kristaps over Rudy? I think we do. I think we do that. And then this is our starting 5 now. We've still got Levine just sitting there. And let's have a look for a Kristaps trade. Just to see if there's anything better out there. We could just flip him for Rudy. Let's add a bunt. Okay, we've got this. Somehow we got that. Oh, we got that in the last pick, didn't we? In the last trade. There's Pascal, but, you know, is that any better at all? Okay, I think we're just going to go with this. We're just going to simulate. We've got 48 minutes on everyone. No foul outs. None of that. And we just got Zach LaVine just sitting here. So we're just going to simulate. And I think, honestly, yeah, we're blowing that to Kristaps led us in scoring. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to simulate the rest of the season. And I'll see you in the playoffs. Hopefully, we just go 82-0. But we lose a game there, so it doesn't really matter. But I'll see you at the end of the season. We'll see how we look like. At the end of the 3rd season, we finally go 60 and 22. I can't speak. 60 and 22, and Luka wins his 3rd back-to-back MVPs, averaging 33 triple-double this season. He's slowly going up in points, and the rest is history. So we are not the 1st seed. Okay, I was not expecting that. League standings. Oh, they go 61. Okay, they've got Chris Paul. We gave them Chris Paul. That's probably why. They've got Evan Mobley and Jimmy. They got Jimmy buckets. Okay, let's have a look at our season stats. Not league leaguers. So Luka 33, we already know that. Kyrie put up 28, so a very good, solid contributor. 23 from Butler, 6 and 7, 7 and 7 really. And Kristaps puts up 20 despite his 44-point first game with us. And Ben Simmons puts up 16. So, you know, solid. Zach LaVine's all the way down here for some reason. He's probably extremely pissed off that he didn't play. He went 16, 9 and 10. Pretty solid. Alrighty, simulate the play-in, and we get the Indiana Pacers as our first matchup. Looking pretty. They got Clint Capella now, so pretty solid. Simulate round 1. I don't expect to lose. I really think we've got the best team. Simulate round 2. We win in 6. Round 3, we've got Atlanta, so we don't even go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We did lose to this team last season, I believe, and we win in 7. Very nice. Very nice. Luka puts up 35 as we get the San Antonio Spurs. So they make a comeback and go into the NBA Finals. DeJounte Murray and Miles Bridges and absolutely no one else. Wow. What seed were they? They were the 6th seed. They won in 7 against Memphis. Wow. We should win in 4. We win in 5. And your $15 team is the NBA champions with Luka Doncic winning your finals MVP. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This was just a fun little challenge rebuild. It wasn't meant to be a rebuild, but it turned into a rebuild because we couldn't get past the first round. But it is what it is. Maybe I should have chose different players off the $15 little picture. But look, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. It does help me out. Leave a comment if you got any other challenges that you'd like me to try. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.